Hi.
Yeah, Priya. Hi.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes. Tell me.
Thank you very much for the wonderful session. I really enjoy all that you present on Facebook.
I'm glad. Thanks. Yeah.
This session was very interesting, Sridhar. Now, the intention, what we are supposed to think of others, that everybody is good and everybody has good feelings towards us, and that we are supposed to view things positively. It's a very good concept. But I want to ask you, at what age should this come to our mind? For example, children are the most trusting. So you tell them, see, everybody around you is good, they believe it. And suppose they go somewhere and somebody gives them a wrong thing, they accept it. Then they come back saying, Ma, you told me that everybody is good. I accepted this and I was kidnapped or something else. That is number one. So at what age and how should this exposure happen? That's the first thing. Second thing is, everybody need not have that judgmental power to know that everybody around is actually good. You can be naive, you can get cheated. So at that point, how will you address yourself? Because you are that same person who always thought that everybody is good, everything is good. And you are going about with the same philosophy. Midway in life, you are experiencing the opposite. For whatever, your destiny or anything around, the environment changes. And then how do you satisfy yourself, or what belief system will you have then? Because midway you have carried that, half your life you have lived that way, and then you're getting different kind of experiences. What will you do then?
Yeah, actually, so I briefly addressed it in the session also. So first of all, I would never say that people are good, everybody has good intentions all the time. And I specifically want to clarify, I said the net effect of the devils and angels is that on average we are good. So I never said that devils don't exist or devilish behavior, let's say. Like no person is a devil, but there are devilish instincts, which is you want to cheat, you want to take advantage of other people, you really want to completely think about your own benefit, and sometimes you really want to enjoy people's sufferings. That exists too, which is sometimes we call sadism, right? You see that in bullying also. So those devilish instincts do exist, and you should not live in a delusion, and you should not trust anybody blindly. So I am not at all asking you to do that. Right now, the whole question is how you view other people at the core. And at the surface, you have to be very wise. You have to learn to be able to interact with each of the behavior separately. So for example, if somebody is being cooperative, you react accordingly. If somebody is trying to take advantage, you react accordingly. If somebody is trying to push you or dominate you, you react accordingly. So for whatever behavior is thrown at you and whatever stimulus is thrown at you from the environment, you act accordingly. And for each of those things, there are skills to learn. There are ways to do it better and better. But what I'm trying to tell here is that at the core, because people care about themselves, they have no choice but to care about others. People have good intentions for themselves. They have no choice but to overall have good intentions towards others. And that's why people become civil. That's why people become polite, modest on average. Okay, so this is why for children, the question about the children is, teach them both sides as quickly as possible. Tell them about the dangers, tell them about all the risks, tell them about all the good. And tell them that whenever you meet another human, you always first assume that you see the good in it unless it's proven otherwise, which is you assume that the person will have good intentions, but if you have a couple of bad experiences, then you know that this person in this moment is fulfilling some of their desires, ignoring other people's well-being also, right? So they must be tuned to that. So with children, you should never be again too optimistic, too pessimistic. Give them as real a view as you can. And for the second one, what I understand from the question was that you are trying to see other people like that, but what if you get evidence that okay, people are behaving that way? I think in my answer I covered that, which is if you see bad behavior, and by the way, I already said that people be at the core, people are on average good, but they can have specific problematic behaviors. Whenever you see problematic behavior, you react accordingly. You address it, you resolve it, you talk to the person, and then you can, in some cases, if it's extreme, you cut off the person. And if it's really extreme, then that person goes to jail, right? Because society has systems for that. Society also, think about this. In our constitution, we are free beings. We have freedom, many freedoms. Why? Because inherently, we are not considered devils. If we were inherently bad people, we would not have those freedoms, right? Because
we
then
would not progress at all.
Yeah. And we wouldn't be given those freedoms. The fact that with freedom, we can still survive, it means at the core, we have a lot of freedoms and we are good people, but we know that people can go wrong. That's why we have a justice system too. That's why we have laws too, we have prisons too, right? So it's a balance of both and no simple answers here. But your overall worldview must be at the core, people are basically neutral to good because they have to be good to themselves, right?
They have to survive.
They have to survive and thrive, yes. And they need cooperation of others, yes.
Thank you so much.
These videos can help you to some degree, but if your problems are really serious or painful, you should come for counseling. We now have a team of psychologists who can help you and your family live a much better life. Here are some feedbacks from our clients. If you wish to take counseling from us, go to our website page www.sridharlifeschool.com/counsel. Click on this link and fill this application form. We will get back to you soon. Do so.